I guess Blood Brothers, that's a pretty brave thing to put on, isn't it, in the first place?
It's very brave, with the benefit of hindsight. When I first decided to direct it, I had no idea of the enormity of it. I'd seen it in London, but it's just grown and grown and grown, and has turned out to be a huge, huge task. Great fun, but big task.
Now, are you always the vicious director, or do
no.
you swap about and perform a bit as well?
Definitely. This is the first time for playgoers. I've directed I've done pantomimes in the past, but for playgoers is my first and maybe my last. We'll see. The cast have been absolutely superb and really supportive, and I'm hoping from now on it's plain sailing.
And none of them are here yet, so you can tell me without worrying, because they're not listening. I mean, something like Blood Brothers, it's such a classic, isn't it, the West End and on the tours and everything. So have you got your ideal cast?
Absolutely. 100% totally ideal cast. In fact, we went to see the professional show last Saturday, and I truly, honestly felt that any one of them could have gone on the London stage and performed in front of everybody as well, if not better. And I mean that really sincerely. They are fantastic.
It's the ideal gig, isn't it? Because you get to run around like a little kid for half the show, and then the rest of it, quite high maintenance, serious emotions.
It's a nice bit of everything, yeah. Work through from 7 through to
12, 14, 17, 18, and then dying at 25, but we've just given away the ending, which is not good publicity for the show.
Actually, it starts with our death, so there's really no surprises.
And by the way, you're brothers.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I guess you're the posh one.
That's right, yes. It's a bit of a giveaway with the outfits. But yeah, I've got the easy job. Everyone else is doing pretty hardcore Scouse accents, and I just speak in a plummy voice, which comes quite naturally.
You've had all your life.
How's the Amersham Scouser accent coming along?
It's not bad. It could be worse, it could be better.
We'll do it then.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Saving it for the first night. It's a hard one to keep up though, isn't it?
Sorry, yes it is, no it is. Particularly when you're talking to somebody else who's not using the same accent, so yeah, it is. But the girls are particularly good, I just follow them.
Now Blood Brothers is one of those, when you do the auditions, most blokes would have wanted the two parts you've got, so you must be made out.
Absolutely, yeah. They're big, juicy roles, as you said. So
yeah, no, they are seriously good parts to get hold of. I thought I wanted to be the narrator actually when we went to auditions, but yeah, very pleased to play Mickey. Very pleased.
It's April the 17th to the 19th. We have 4 performances. We have an evening performance at 8 o'clock for the 3 evenings, and we also have a matinee, which is a first for playgoers. Matinee on the Saturday at 3. They can get tickets from the box office 01494 72 8441.
So Mrs. Lyons, you're smiling now, but within about half an hour of the play, everyone hates you.
They really do. I'm not a very nice person at all. I think she starts off with good intentions and just wants to make a nice, happy family, but yeah, she doesn't really go about things in the right way. And she's not a very nice character by the end whatsoever, so...
Would you like to be the horrible one, or are you happy with the fact that you're never off the stage, really, are you?
I quite enjoy my part, actually. It's quite nice to have the sympathy vote occasionally.
And saying to your boys, I let it slip that they were brothers before the curtain up. I'm sorry, but it is a roller coaster, isn't it? Yeah, it's fun and mucking about, and then the next minute it's really emotional and quite heavy going.
I think there's a lot of emotion. I mean, there's a lot of the differences in it. Is obviously the most obvious one of the upbringing and the class. How they are obviously related and very, very close, but they've been brought up in entirely different ways. And you know, my love for my son is to me just as valid as the real birth mother, and it's that struggle as well. So I think it makes it really emotional, and it's the tie between that, you know, always the question with adopted children, I suppose, about how valid you feel as a birth parent and as an adoptive parent, really.
And although a lot of the staging is like not particularly realistically done, it's all, you know, quite symbolic sometimes. The emotion and the, you know, the feelings that the characters are going through are quite real. So.
And you can't really muck about in rehearsals because the way it's written, it's just pure poetry all the way through. Plus the fact you've got to remember every word, haven't you?
Yeah.
Not make it up.
Because it's written in an accent as well, the way the words are written and sort of the words that are used are the words that you do have to say, because that's sort of part of the dialect as well. So
Are you ready for opening night?
I think so. I think we're getting very excited about it. We've put a lot of hard work in, sort of everyone backstage, and obviously all the cast and the director and the assistants and everything. So I think we're getting there. We'll see tonight, obviously, running it with the set and
Be nice to
everything.
have an audience.
Yeah, it makes a real difference because you do things so often and then you forget where the funny bits are, and so when you have an audience and they suddenly laugh at things, you're kind of like,
or go silent in the sort of more
dramatic
bits.
parts, and it's remembering to react to that. And until you get to this stage where you can't start having people in and sort of watching, that can throw you as an actor as well, because you've rehearsed just carrying straight on, whereas you've got to remember to pause for let the laughter go down. So, but no, this is where it all gets exciting. The set starts going up and all the costumes are there, so
Becomes real.
yeah, brings it all to life.